Oh, these are straight. These are real Africans.
Yeah. 65 is a veteran hunter.
65?
At 60, this dude looks 30.
Nigga don't look 30.
Yeah, man, he look 30.
There's no way. There is no way.
Look,
how are they
how
about
far
to?
the cameraman is. Cameraman's like, I'm gonna be way back here.
Self-confidence is everything.
What? They're just walking up. It's gotta. What? They're running away. They're running away. They're running away. Okay.
What?
It just makes you what you. I mean, what you thought you knew about lions isn't necessarily. They're not as ruthless as I mean they appear to be. Yeah, they like hold on.
Before they realize some bluff. Oh, these are just humans. Like who's?
You get a lion an African accent.
He's in Africa. What you want him to talk like? Good night, Mike. I'm lying.
When Josh Hamilton said he could smell it on the field, you were part of that marijuana cloud?
I was at the fence, right here, third fence down, and I was smoking marijuana, watching the World Series for free.
She seemed to be okay, and part of her body, maybe her leg, was slightly in the water.
Yeah, her leg was slightly in the water. I mean, when they were coming out, like they're dipping in, it was pretty rough out there. I do know for one thing. What are we talking about again?
Burning behind me is 8.5 tons of heroin, opium, hashish, and other narcotics. Come on then, let's go. Come on. Burning behind me. No, go. Quick. Well, we just need one more.
So you haven't heard anything about this at all until just now?
No, some people said some stuff at school, you know.
What have they been saying?
Same stuff you're saying.
Really?
Yeah.
Does that make you scared to come to school?
No.
It doesn't?
No.
Why?
Because it's not plotting to kill me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So tell us exactly what words you've heard in the school that people have been saying. What's the exact words?
What do you mean?
Like what exactly is going around school? Not from me, but what have you heard people saying?
That I guess Brandon was plotting to kill some people. That's what I heard.
And your reaction is?
Wow, man. Like, killing people is heavy.
So I was taping this exact show last season, and Ari comes into the green room and he's giving out bags of mushrooms. And I'm thinking, okay, Ari knows I'm a vegetarian, so I'm like, okay, mushrooms, perfect, love mushrooms. But I'm being very naive because I'm thinking California has everything for vegetarians. Like, ooh, mushroom chips, never had them before. So I just see the bag of mushrooms, I just gobble them down. Boom, mushrooms gone. Ari comes back, he's like, yo, Ali, where your mushrooms? I'm like, I ate them. They needed some salt, but they was, all right. And he was like, no, it's not gonna be all right. I'm like, and I'm very, really naive to this. I'm like, yo, man, it's mushrooms. How bad could it be? It's like just mushrooms. Like, I done had mushrooms before. He's like, not like this. I'm like, you crazy? I eat mushrooms all the time in meatloaf and pizzas. It's mushrooms, dude. What are we talking about here? And Ari's looking at me like, yo, dude, listen, do not use your phone because something's going to happen to you later, and be in a safe place. Why you gotta be in a safe place after you eat mushrooms, dude? Get out of here. So, being very juvenile. So I leave the show with this comic named Billy Sorrells. He's like, yo, you wanna go get something to eat? I'm like, nah, I just ate some mushroom chips, I'm good. But I go with you. So we leave, and he goes to get some chicken, and he say, you want some? I'm like, no, I'm just sitting in the car and just sit there and wait on you to come back. And as I'm sitting there, the mushrooms are back.
Come join us, priest.
And, eat these.
Why did you do that? It's just the angle of the leg. Couldn't help myself.
Then the car shook. And I guess when you're on mushrooms, your mind never does anything like low to the ground. Everything is expanded. So I'm thinking, okay, the car shook. I said, oh, I'm in California. It's an earthquake. So I jump out the car. So I'm out the car, and So I usually slouch a little bit, and that's probably what happened. But this is what my mind was at. So I'm standing there, and I'm like, maybe like this, and I'm like, I'm getting smaller for some reason. I'm getting very tiny. So mushroom mind says, you in quicksand. So I jump back in the car because I don't want to go down in the quicksand with my regular body. I'd rather go down in a car, okay? So I call Billy. I say, hey, Billy, listen to me, man. There's an earthquake happening, and apparently you parked your car by quicksand. Billy says, stay where you are. I'm coming. I'm saying, I'm in quicksand, not going anywhere. So I'm gonna tell you, if you have a friend that's on mushrooms, let me tell you how not to approach your vehicle. Billy's coming to the car like this. Bad move, Billy. And he's like, yo, look, I'm gonna get you back to your hotel. When you get to the hotel, don't talk to nobody. Just go to your room. So I'm staying at the Lowe's. So he pulls into the Lowe's. I get out and walk straight into the Lowe's, straight into the elevator. I'm in the elevator for 20 minutes. I'm in the elevator for 20 minutes. It's a painting in the elevator, and I'm just so interested. It's so intense. I'm like, this is crazy. So I'm in the elevator, and the door opens, because I don't realize that I'm in the elevator. So the door opens, I turn around and see this lady. I say, hey, ma'am, what are you doing in my room? She said, this is the elevator. What floor are you going to? I say, I'm on 6. She was on 4. I was on 6. She gets off the elevator. She say, are you gonna be okay? I say, ma'am, I'm going to 6. I get to the 6th floor. I'm in the elevator for another 8 minutes. Because I don't know if you know, at the Lowe's, the carpet is real colorful and it's stitched in a wavy pattern. And when you on mushrooms, you don't need no more colors, and you don't need nothing wavy. So I got the door open. I'm doing this for 8 minutes. That's wet. That's wet. I know that's wet. That is wet. So now I got mad, because I'm like, what type of establishment puts a damn fucking pool on the 6th floor? I get back on the elevator, go back to the front desk and say, hey, what type of establishment puts a fucking pool on the 6th floor? The lady said, are you high? I said, no, and got right back on the elevator.
Some folks at Medi also say that we haven't developed full cognitive abilities yet, that there might be another level of consciousness in our evolution. The famous, now deceased, Terence McKenna believed that certain psychedelics could provide a glimpse of what was possible in terms of developing a higher consciousness. He once said the idea of aliens coming down in a metal ship is totally preposterous. He believed alien life could be already here, and they might actually be in psilocybin mushrooms hidden in the very atoms of the things. He said those mushrooms are disguised as a drug, but might really be aliens. They are here, according to him, but we just don't get it yet. This might sound crazy to you, but serious scientists are now talking about the mind-blowing substance dimethyltryptamine, DMT, which takes people to places that are out of this world. Yes, lots of people visit aliens on their colorful trips. Research has shown that some people are absolutely convinced they saw aliens. This is why scientists at Johns Hopkins have been studying those breakthrough trips. We found more scientific research in the US that is taking seriously the possibility of DMT shooting people to another universe. In the mind, anyway. We're not saying this is proof that aliens are among us and we're being watched by them, but it's interesting that science is taking DMT so seriously as of late. Joe Rogan must be very proud, because any chance he gets, he mentions his DMT experience.